Well done, everyone. You've fucking broken me. I'm a fucking broken, heinous ruin. You know who owes me money? Steve Isonides owes me money. He's my former partner of 5 years and he works for ASIO. Don't ever piss anyone off in ASIO. Don't ever get them to owe you money. Don't expect the police to help me. I've lived in fucking poverty for 2 entire fucking years without enough to even exist after I fucking killed myself from the systemic abuse that stems from that cunt. I cannot go to police, I cannot be a whistleblower, and I cannot get a lawyer. I had valid GP complaints about a malpractice case. I'm not a fucking extortionist. I'm not a fucking rapist. I'm not a fucking pedophile. I have worked my whole fucking life helping other people, and systemically I have been fucking exploited. I have fucking suffered at the hands of prejudice and shame and stigma that's not fucking mine. Today there was a VCAT ruling. I've lived in fucking poverty without enough to even exist, and everyone's willing to blame me. What, because I've done drugs? Big fucking deal, half the world has. For fuck's sake, this systemic persecution is unjust. It's immoral. It's illegal. It's a conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. Tim Goss from AFCA fucked me over. I had legitimate financial concerns. The Attorney General, McLEAN, she fucked me over. I had legitimate concerns about systemic corruption. What the actual fuck? I'm a vulnerable fucking person. I've fucking got a mental illness. Yes, I'm fucking mad and I'm fucking angry as well. I'm fucking got a mental illness. I've got schizophrenia, bipolar, fucking, you name it, they're fucking lumped me with it and I'm fucking over it. You know, I've been a really fucking good person my whole life. And I've acted with a big heart in order to help people for 25 years off my own bat. I've been an advocate, an artist, an author. People say I don't work. I've fucking worked. I've fucking worked hard. I've written books. I've got a fucking doctorate. I can't be that mad. And you know what's mad is that madness in individuals is really rare, but in society, it's the norm. And everyone has a reason to hate me, and everyone has a reason to exploit me. I don't have money. I don't have rights. I have not ever had a lawyer. This is because a valid GP complaint, of which I was framed as an extortionist, which is fucking bullshit, and covered up by APRA, by NHP OPC, by IBAC, by the police, by the Victorian Inspectorate, and by the Attorney General, and Bill Shorten, and the government. They have framed me. A legitimate malpractice case has occurred. I deserve compensation. And I deserve my voice to be heard. I fought through the right channels for so long, and I also fought my own child sexual abuse case in which I was the victim and no one believed. Why? Because I'm an extortionist, just doing it for the money. Mate, I've never done anything for money. I've never chased money. Money's not my currency. What is my currency is just to have a simple life with my dog, to have value placed upon me, to have people listen to my legitimate concerns without prejudice, and for me to have a voice in calling out the systemic oppression and the conspiracy to pervert the course of justice, which has ruined my life, and it's killed me. It actually killed me in February 2021, when it wasn't mental illness that killed me. It was the systemic oppression and me fighting the system for too long and never getting anywhere. The fucking glasses don't even work. I fought for so long, and you know what? Steve was pivotal in getting me locked up. He orchestrated me to be locked up because I'm easily exploitable. That's what you do when you want to ruin someone's life. You get things that they are half-truths and you spread libel and slander about them. Steve Ioannidis owes me a legal, fair and just and equitable settlement of a 5-year plus relationship in which we were engaged. He didn't look after me, I looked after me in that relationship, and I washed, cooked and cleaned for him and cared for our dogs, and he legitimately owes it to me. He exploited me. I had a nest egg at the start of that relationship, and by the end of it, it was fucking gone. He left me homeless with his dying dog, threatened a hitman on me. He is a fucking criminal and he's a narcissist. And I fucking speak truth to power today when I say Steve Ioannidis and the police and the fucking Office of Prime Minister and Cabinet who refused my freedom of information. And I've spoken in the fucking Parliament, and I've spoken across all the Today shows and TV and radio shows. I'm a well-known public figure and I have a right to fucking make my voice heard. I haven't done anything wrong. I have had regretful sex. It was consensual. Fuck you all for thinking otherwise. And I'm not a pedophile. I've had pedophile posts tagged on my computer. I've had people invade my life and my privacy. I've had everyone exploited against me, and I become the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. If you want to search for the bad guy, look no more than the public officials. Every single public official in the country, and it is within their remit to access and action the Charter of Human Rights of a people with a disability, of which I have. And I deserve legal representation. I deserve equality before the law. And I don't deserve to be universally exploited. And a subliminal word on the street thing to say, don't help him, fuck him up. The allegory of keeping money from me is to kill me. I have lost money at AFCA. I have lost money at the Australian Human Rights Commission. I have an outstanding work cover case that's still outstanding. 2 years on, I have another detriment payment for another work case from 2007. I have another TPD payment from 2007 still owing. I am a multi-millionaire. They will not let me have money, and I am deserving and legitimately worthy of that compensation. I don't care what you think of me. I really don't give a fuck. But the point is, I have been exploited, and I'm going to have to single-handedly turn this whole fucking country on its head, or I'm going to fucking die. Now, I have cancer. Look at the cancer. I have to clean my bowel with a fucking douche because I've got a blockage. Where is my family? They have exploited and rejected me. Where is Jodie Bongetti? Where is Doug McLEAN? Where is April McLEAN? Where is Bruce McMaster? Where is fucking all of my family? What have you got on me? What? I'm too vocal. I'm too abrupt. You don't like my attitude? Well, I think all your attitudes fucking stink. And I think that you had all the opportunity to help me, and none of you have, not one single person. And all my friends who've forsaken me and witnessed the destruction of me and my literal murder, only to be covered up, dumped, and then put on fucking job seeker whilst I beg for a pension because I can't fucking work because I'm fucking distressed of fucking seeing the blood fucking fall out of my fucking body onto the bottom of a loony bin floor. Are you fucking kidding me, you fucking cunts? I'm not well, and you've collectively created me because I am a litmus of society, and I'm sensitive to the persecutions that be, whether they be direct, whether they be indirect, or whether they be implied. Today it was ruled that I have to be moved on from my squat, and the police will support that. And now I can't go to police. I can't even complain about police. I can't, like I said, I'm absolutely screwed in every which way. If you believe in the track record of me as a person who has maybe helped you, or maybe helped your community from Dubbo to Montreal to anywhere in the world, and I've added value to your world or what you believe in, maybe you can help me. Because I'm at the park and I can't fight the whole fucking world. I can't fight the whole world. It's too much for one person to bear, to fight that injustice and the absolute enormity of it. I'm a vulnerable person and I need help. And I need a lawyer. Otherwise I'm going to die. It's as simple as that.